Jay, I read an interesting article that shocked me.
Tell me about it.
It was in the AP News, and it said the daily marijuana use is now outpacing daily drinking in the U.S.
I believe it.
People out here smoking more than they actually drink now.
Yeah, I believe that.
That was a little tough for me to believe because of several factors. I'll get to them in a minute. So, marijuana is most commonly the used illicit drug in the United States. In 2022, an estimated 61.9 million individuals aged 12 and older used marijuana in the past year, and 42.3 million reported using it in the past month. This was in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Daily marijuana use has been increasing. In 2022, once again, an estimated 17.7 million people reported using marijuana daily or nearly daily, compared to 14.7 million daily or nearly daily drinkers. So 3 million more people were admitting. These are just people that's admitting.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Admitting like, yeah, I smoke on that Chiba more than I taste that devil's nectar.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, well, give me the devil's nectar. But the Swedish Chiba is also delicious. Anyway, this could be contributing. There's a lot of contributing factors of why this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
One of it being that there are rapid changing laws dealing with marijuana throughout the 50 states.
Correct.
So let's go with the states that have actually legalized marijuana use. Recreational use is legal in 24 states.
Mm-hmm.
Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, or as we say, Maryland.
It's Maryland. Mm-hmm.
Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nevada, of course, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, Virginia, and Washington.
And now, Bruce, there are 50 states, so 24 is nearly half.
Data science. There's medical use is legal in 38 states. I don't have all 38 states, but take the 24 and add 14 more to that.
Right.
We'll get to that. There's a difference between legalizing recreational use of marijuana and decriminalizing it, and I'll get to that in a minute. But the states that have decriminalized marijuana are Hawaii, Louisiana, Mississippi, surprisingly, Nebraska, New Hampshire, North Kakalaki, that's North Carolina, North Dakota. They have all decriminalized marijuana, not South Dakota. How the North going to decriminalize it, not the South? That's
because the North knows North knows where it's at.
North, as Project Pact said, North.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what does decriminalize marijuana mean? It means this genuinely means certain small personal consumption amounts are a civil or local infraction, not a state crime or the lowest misdemeanor with no possibility of jail time. Right. So that's what that basically means. It's like you get a ticket.
Right. But you won't be a felon.
You won't be a felon, which is the most important thing.
Yes.
States that have not legalized or decriminalized marijuana. These are the states that just say, look, weed is bad, okay? And you can't have none. Idaho, Kansas, South Carolina, and Wyoming. Now check that out. These are the only 4 states. There are only 4 states in the 50 United States that said we don't approve of marijuana at all. I'm going to run through them again just so y'all know, don't go to these states smoking weed. Right. Idaho, Kansas, South Carolina, and Wyoming. And it seemed like Wyoming would be down because they all outlaws out there, on the range, camping.
Is Wyoming a big Mormon population?
I do not believe Wyoming. You know what? I don't know, but I don't believe Wyoming has a big Mormon population.
11.7% of the state's population is the third highest percentage of church membership in the United States after Utah and Idaho.
Okay, all right. So,
Idaho is also on the list.
but you know what though? Utah was, wait a minute, where was Utah? I don't see Utah on this list. Utah's got to be on one of these lists here that I just missed.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere. Let's check it. Let's check it out.
If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.